We see her, but we rarely hear from her. Tonight, a one-on-one interview with the woman who calls herself the mom of the Dallas Cowboys, Gene Jones. Jerry Jones' college sweetheart, the proud mother of their 3 children and 9 grandchildren. Tonight, we talk about football and family, including more than half a century with Jerry Jones. It was an open, honest, and raw conversation.
So we went to the county fair, and all the boys were winning little teddy bears, throwing baseballs at little dolls, trying to knock them over. And Jerry wasn't having a lot of luck with that. So he disappeared. And a little later, he came right back, carrying the biggest teddy bear at the carnival and wearing a bigger smile on his face. He had gone back behind and bought me a teddy bear. It was the beginning of our relationship. So we married 3 years later.
So 54 years?
54 years.
How do you describe it?
A roller coaster. It's been great. I really wouldn't change a day of it. You look around, we have 9 beautiful grandchildren, and every holiday we're all together. He's all in about family, and I'll never forget when the kids were young, Jerry introduced me to a business friend, and they were like, so does Jerry play golf, or what's his hobby? And I'm like, I think it's our kids, and that's what both of our hobbies have been.
When Jerry told you that he wanted to buy the Dallas Cowboys, what in the world did you say to him?
I knew it had been a dream of his. It had been a dream. Oh. Just a moment. It was such a big challenge to do this, and it was something I knew Jerry wanted to be involved in sports. He loved being an Arkansas Razorback, and it was such an exciting time in our life, the time we were at the University of Arkansas. And he loved the game of football. And when he found out that the Dallas Cowboys were available for him to be a part of, he was just thrilled beyond explanation. And he came to our kids, and it's like, this is a great undertaking, and it's our future. It's their future, and we're risking our future on this investment.
I hear in your words what a sacrifice this has been for your family.
It was in the beginning. It was a great sacrifice, and Jerry knew it was going to be, and he knew the numbers really were not working out, not really what you would expect to do with your future when you were at that stage in your life. It's kind of like winning that teddy. Ooh, what's wrong with me? But it's like winning the teddy bear. He wants something, and he really, he just doesn't take no for an answer.
Speaking of family, what was it like in Houston the night before the Super Bowl when the family learned Jerry was going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
It was amazing. It was more amazing than I expected. We had every member of our family there, all of our kids, all 9 of our grandchildren. When the knock came, none of us have ever experienced anything more exciting. It was such a special day.
Presenting Jerry Jones for enshrinement into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Gene Jones.
What did it feel like when he asked you to be the one to introduce him?
Well, of course, it was great, but what our vision had actually been, I really wanted all 3 of our children to introduce Jerry. I was wishing for that, but they have rules that only one person can do it. Well, you don't pick one of your 3 children.
My wife, Jean, you've kept me between the rails when I didn't really have the strength to get to the middle. You're my presenter tonight because you've always presented this family in a loving and caring light that only you could provide.
I was thrilled because there are many people he could have thought about, and I do know that it's been all about family. This journey with the Cowboys has been a family event.
And he cannot do that without the support of you and his family.
He believes that. I know he does. And he counts on his children. And, you know, he tells people every day he's been standing on their shoulders for the last 25 years. And we just live as a family. And that, after your children become 50 years old, sometimes you're not that close. You know, your families live in different parts of the world. And we just are blessed. We live within blocks of each other. And we're involved in our grandchildren's life, and it's what makes our life magical.